Hello everybody, thought I'd give you a quick Mission Impossible lesson. It's pretty cool. We're going to do it with two-hand tapping. This is a good thing for multi-finger tapping. I've got a mute on the neck because there is no way to mute this stuff otherwise. Okay, so it starts off with a little trill. That's when they light the fuse, right? So you can hammer this, or I like to kind of pick the first note. Okay, so we're doing a little hammer on pull-off on the B string and sliding up to 12. Okay, the next part we start the groove. So we got the bass line. I'm doing it on the E string and the A string. Okay, so right there, pay attention to the volumes you're doing and how you're hammering it. So I want to be kind of quieter with the left hand, and I'm kind of staccato, and then legato with this part, with the staccato at the end. So it goes between the E and the A string, and then all on the E string. Okay, the right hand part to that, I'm going from across the E, B, and G strings. And all that's happening is the bottom note moves down a half step each time. So we got, so I'm using my 1, 2, and 3 to do that. You'll have to experiment to see what works, but it's got to be seamless. Then I switch to my middle finger here, and then I go to the D string. So if we put that together, okay, then after that, you've got just a giant power chord. So that this is when the whole orchestra is going bump, 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 bump. So you've just got a power chord on the E string, and I've got the rest of that. So basically you got that and that all at the same time between your two hands. And then you've got, so it's like, so if we put it together, whoops, that wasn't right. We've got, and that's that part. Okay, now from there, it goes to the next part of the melody. So we're still doing the thing where it alternates, but then it gets kind of tricky. I've got to go between the G, the D, and the high E, and then the top note walks down a half step. So I've got to get into this awkward shape. So if you put it together, you've got, then it does this cool, and it switches keys. So I'm now on the B, the G, and the D, and it's walking down a half step. So we've got, whoops, try that again. Then we're back to this guy again. And then it breaks off and it does the ending. The bump, bump, ba ba bump, bump. So I'm doing the power chord. And then, so I'm doing the same thing here. And then I go way up here on the 17th. So what you get there is, whoops, try this again. And that's the song.